let's take a stroll down the memory lane. So whenever you come here,
Always
what-
found autumn depressing, but the days when there is sun, so it kind of I find very rejuvenating, reinvigorating. I don't know, but I hate autumn. We find the summers here are not pleasant anymore. They are very enervating. They take out here this energy from you. So, let's see what.
but do you have a memory of this place when we were in college and we used to zoom around here on our bikes?
Yeah.
What was that memory and what is it now?
I think it was used to be very pleasant. It wasn't so claustrophobic. It wasn't that.
Look at this maple tree. That doesn't remind
No, it's
isn't
not.
it?
Maple is quite a different species.
So that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The thing was, it used to be quite pleasant. Now it's very claustrophobic. I mean, especially for people like us, who grew up in this place. So it's kind of very claustrophobic. It's very crowded, and I think the sights aren't that. What should I say? That but today you can make out because of the rain. You can make out everything is cleared up. Everything appears to be very bluish hue to everything, which is not present in the rest of the day. So probably it's the pollution and everything, the dust that's hanging in the air, that obscures our views.
And there are no tourists around.
No tourists around. I mean, the rush isn't that much.
But when you're outside Kashmir, this is the place which is always at the back of your mind.
Always, I mean, whenever
Right.
you conjure up the scenes of from home, this is the lake and the mountains, and
Right.
these Chinnar trees, it's always, or the pines that you see. You know, that's the thing that comes to your mind. Although I don't feel homesick.
My
I don't
memory
miss
of this
feeling.
place is that we often talk about it, that now the Kashmir thing is like, you miss, there's two things of Kashmir, that's weather and water. And then weather is taking it,
I think the weather isn't pleasant anymore.
No, it's
The winters are quite
I've
harsh.
written it somewhere. It's a direct transition from summers to winters and bypassing this autumn, which we love. Actually, I am an October-born, quintessential liberal. Give me autumn. I live for that. And then Kashmir's autumn is very defined. It's very different from New York in that autumn. It's the best place in the world to be in University of Kashmir during autumn time. And walk on these red maples and crush them under your feet. That slight breeze, and you're wearing your cardigans. That's something which I relate to because we've done that. We've been there. We've done that during our teens and adult life.
Yes, but I don't think those sights I can kind of bring those sights up anymore. Today because of I think probably because of the rain, the dust has settled. So it's kind of coming back to in its own form. Otherwise, I don't see those kinds of sights anymore around me.
I think it's the memory which brings us back, the strong memory. I still remember we had our friend, one of our buddies, who we just met. I introduced you to him. So he had a kind of a place there across this, and we used to boat around that place.
You used to live across the lake.
Yeah. Harmony.
Houseboat here.
Yeah. 2 houseboats here. And trust me, those days to have a friend who had 2 big boats and then
It's kind of a
boat,
privilege.
Yeah, privilege. And then we would go to that floating market. Would in the evening stroll around this place, canoe sort of, and then it's there. It's etched.
It's etched on your mind.
What happens to this lake, what happens to the people, what happens to the place, but it's there. Nostalgia is there,
Yeah.
So it always keeps us coming back to this place.
And the sights here, like if you see the sights, it's like Yorkshire. I mean, you could just relate to that. The thing is, because the pollution today is much less in the air, so probably the sights are more beautiful. This hue that you can see and all the clouds and everything, you're able to figure out. Just take a look. It looks the sights are really pretty today.
The thing is that however amnesiac you are, the moment you step in here, all those memories.
Yeah, they
you know,
come flooding
they,
in. They come flooding in.
You know, they say that green is the color of my memory.
I'll tell you something else. When I remember something from my childhood, I think the lake was much bigger. I don't know. Perhaps is it something related to me or something? Today I think the lake's kind of shrunk. It's not that thing anymore with it. I wish this place brings up a lot of memories. It's very pleasant days that we spent around this place, and now it's kind of catching up to all this, and when you realize that those things aren't there anymore, everything has altered, everything has morphed into something else.
The people aren't there.
The people aren't there.
Probably we are the last of the.
The Moors aren't there.
The last of the Mohicans, Moors, or whatever Kashmiris, are still in Kashmir, and but that's it. That's our roots. That's what we. It's etched in our memory. As I said, no, the green is the color of my memory, and that stays always there.
It's always green. There's always. Autumn has its colors. What I didn't like about autumn was the dry cold that it would bring with itself. Comparatively, if you compare it with winter, which is kind of very moist. The weather patterns have changed, and I think that's taking quite a toll on everything.
Yeah, you feel kind of when it rained incessantly for the last 3 days. You feel kind of there's no autumn, there's direct transition to winter. You feel like blues, those Monday blues, those
winter blues.
passion. Yeah, exactly.